Amanda was sweeping near the backyard when she froze. Under the mango tree lay a huge snake. Its golden eyes glowed softly in the evening light, and around its neck was a familiar bead necklace. "That's Tina's necklace," Amanda whispered, her voice shaking. The snake lifted its head slowly and stared at her, not with anger, but with something that looked like sadness. Amanda's legs went weak. The world went dark. When she opened her eyes again, she found herself near the forest, alone. She ran home, breathless and terrified, and told everyone what she had seen. "That snake is Tina," she said. "I know it." The next morning, Amanda went to the king's palace. She knelt and told him everything: how the snake looked, how Amaka once screamed about seeing a snake in her room, and how Tina disappeared after visiting her. The king listened carefully, his face serious. "If this is true," he said, "then she needs our help. Gather my men. Find the snake, but no one should hurt it." The search began at dawn. For hours, the king's men moved through the thick forest, calling softly, "Tina, if you can hear us, we've come to help." At last, near a quiet stream, they found the snake resting on a rock. Its golden eyes blinked slowly, and it did not move. One of the men stepped forward and said gently, "The king sent us. Please come with us." The snake looked at them, then slithered slowly toward them, as if it understood. They led it carefully back to the palace. When they arrived, the king stood in the courtyard with Amanda beside him. The air was calm but heavy. The king placed a white cloth on the ground and whispered a prayer for truth and mercy. Suddenly, the air shimmered, and the snake began to tremble. A warm light surrounded it, and before everyone's eyes, the snake turned back into Tina. There was silence. Then a cry of joy. Amanda rushed forward and held her. Tina was weak, but alive. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she whispered, "Thank you." Through her tears, she told the king everything: how Amaka had tricked her, how she had felt her body change, and how she had watched helplessly from the forest all those weeks. When Amaka was brought before the king, her hands shook. The king's voice was calm but firm. "You used jealousy to harm your friend. You lied and took what was not yours. This land has no place for such deceit." She fell to her knees, crying for forgiveness, but the king's decision was final. She was sent away to live elsewhere, never to return. Tina was restored to her position and welcomed by everyone with tears and laughter. Yet she was never the same. She spoke softly, kindly, and always warned others. Jealousy may start small, but it can destroy everything, even friendship. Sometimes, when the wind blew through the trees at night, she would pause and remember how close she came to losing everything. Then she would smile and whisper a prayer of thanks, because in the end, truth and kindness had won.